What if we told you that every legendary entrepreneur's journey follows the same mythical pattern as the greatest heroes in human history? From the moment Steve Jobs wandered into that garage with nothing but an idea, to the day Jeff Bezos conquered the retail kingdom from his online fortress, these business titans unknowingly walked the same path as Odysseus, King Arthur, and every legendary figure who ever transformed from ordinary mortal into something extraordinary. Today, we're revealing the secret mythological blueprint that turns everyday dreamers into empire builders. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how to unleash your own entrepreneurial beast. Picture this. You're standing at the edge of a vast wilderness, clutching nothing but a business idea that feels both thrilling and terrifying. This is your call to adventure, the first stage of what mythologist Joseph Campbell called the hero's journey. Every great entrepreneur has stood exactly where you are right now. Howard Schultz wandered through the coffee shops of Italy, struck by a vision that would become Starbucks. Sarah Blakely cut the feet off her pantyhose in frustration, unknowingly taking the first step toward building Spanx into a billion-dollar empire. But here's where most aspiring entrepreneurs make their fatal mistake. They think the journey begins with having a perfect plan, unlimited resources, or some magical moment of clarity. The truth is far more powerful and accessible than that. The journey begins the moment you accept that you don't know what you don't know, and you're willing to step into the unknown anyway. In every mythical tale, our hero faces the threshold guardian, that terrifying force that stands between their ordinary world and their destiny. For entrepreneurs, these guardians wear many masks. Sometimes it's the voice of doubt whispering that your idea isn't good enough. Other times it's the practical concerns about money, time, or experience. Reed Hastings faced this guardian when traditional video rental stores laughed at his Netflix concept. Oprah Winfrey encountered it when television executives said a black woman couldn't host a successful talk show. The key to defeating these guardians isn't through brute force or perfect preparation. It's through what we call strategic courage. This means acknowledging your fears while refusing to let them make your decisions. When Richard Branson started Virgin Airlines, he didn't have airline experience. When Elon Musk launched Tesla, he wasn't an automotive engineer. They understood that expertise can be acquired. But the window of opportunity won't wait for you to feel ready. Once you cross that threshold, you enter what Campbell called the belly of the whale, that dark period where everything feels overwhelming and impossible. This is where your entrepreneurial beast truly awakens. In mythology, this is where heroes discover their supernatural powers. In business, this is where you develop what we call operational instincts, those almost mystical abilities to see patterns, opportunities, and solutions that others miss. Take the story of WhatsApp founders Brian Acton and Jan Koum. They spent years in this belly of the whale phase, getting rejected by Facebook and Twitter, living on unemployment benefits, watching their savings dwindle. But during this dark period, they were developing the operational instincts that would eventually create a messaging platform so elegant and powerful that Facebook would pay $19 billion to acquire it. Now here's something crucial that separates the legendary entrepreneurs from those who never escape the whale's belly. The true heroes understand that this journey isn't a solo mission. Every mythological hero has mentors, allies, and guides who appear at exactly the right moment. Luke Skywalker had Obi-Wan and Yoda. Frodo had Gandalf. Your entrepreneurial journey needs the same support system. But here's where we need to pause for a moment, because if this resonates with you, if you can see yourself in this hero's journey, then we need you to do something right now. Hit that like button because it tells us you're ready to commit to this transformation. And if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We're building a community of modern business heroes here, and every legendary journey is better when you're surrounded by fellow adventurers who understand the path you're walking. The next stage of your mythological business journey involves what Campbell called tests, allies, and enemies. This is where your entrepreneurial skills get forged in the fire of real-world challenges. Consider how Netflix didn't just compete with Blockbuster. They had to simultaneously battle skeptical investors, develop streaming technology that didn't fully exist yet, negotiate with content creators who didn't understand digital distribution, and convince consumers to abandon physical media. During this phase, you'll discover that every successful entrepreneur develops what we call the three mythical powers. First is the power of vision, the ability to see possibilities that others dismiss as impossible. Second is the power of adaptation, the skill of pivoting and evolving when reality doesn't match your original plan. Third is the power of persistence, that supernatural ability to continue moving forward when every rational voice tells you to quit. Airbnb founders Brian Chesky, Joe Gebbia, and Nathan Blecharczyk embodied all three powers. Their vision saw potential in letting strangers stay in each other's homes when everyone called it crazy and dangerous. They adapted when their original concept of renting air mattresses evolved into a global hospitality platform. They persisted through maxed-out credit cards, eating cereal for dinner, and countless rejections from investors who couldn't understand their model. But the most crucial stage of your entrepreneurial hero's journey is what mythology calls the ordeal and the reward. This is where you face your greatest fear, your biggest challenge, your most impossible obstacle. For every legendary entrepreneur, this moment looks different but feels the same. It's that make-or-break decision point where you either retreat to safety or break through to greatness. Steve Jobs faced his ordeal when he was fired from Apple, the company he co-founded. Instead of giving up, he used this setback to start next and acquire Pixar, developing the skills and perspective that would eventually make his return to Apple even more triumphant. The ordeal wasn't his enemy, it was his teacher. Your ordeal might be a failed product launch, a major client walking away, a cash flow crisis, or a pandemic that disrupts your entire industry. The entrepreneurs who become legends understand that the ordeal isn't trying to destroy you. It's trying to transform you into someone capable of handling the empire you're destined to build. This is where operational excellence becomes your secret weapon. While your competitors are panicking or making emotional decisions, you've developed systems and processes that keep your business running smoothly, even in chaos. You've identified and eliminated the friction points that slow down other companies. You've built resilience into every aspect of your operation. The final stage of your mythological business journey is the return with the Elixir. This is where you don't just achieve success for yourself, you become the mentor who helps others begin their own hero's journey. Think about how Oprah doesn't just run a media empire, she's created a platform that launches other entrepreneurs and creators. Jeff Bezos didn't just build Amazon, he created AWS, which powers countless other businesses. Your entrepreneurial beast isn't fully unleashed until you're empowering others to unleash theirs. This is why the greatest business leaders become teachers, investors, and mentors. They understand that true empire building isn't just about accumulating wealth or power, it's about creating systems and sharing knowledge that multiplies success across entire ecosystems. The mythical journey from idea to empire isn't just a metaphor. It's a practical roadmap that every legendary entrepreneur has followed, whether they realized it or not. The patterns are consistent because they're based on fundamental truths about how humans grow, learn, and achieve extraordinary things. Right now, you're at a crossroads. You can close this video and return to your ordinary world, where ideas remain ideas and dreams stay dreams. Or you can accept your call to adventure and begin the transformation that turns you into the entrepreneur your business and your life need you to become. We want to make that choice easier for you. Click the link in the description to get your free copy of our Operational Excellence Guide. This book will show you exactly how to systematically identify and eliminate those friction points that keep most businesses stuck in mediocrity. It's the practical toolkit that transforms good intentions into extraordinary results. But that's just the beginning of your journey. If you're ready to dive deeper, if you want the complete step-by-step system for building a business that runs itself while you focus on growth and vision, then you need to check out our comprehensive business course. This isn't theory or motivation. It's the practical blueprint that shows small to medium-sized business owners exactly how to set up their operations for sustained success. Click on the next video or the link in the description to learn more. There's no credit card required, no risk, just the opportunity to see if this system is right for your entrepreneurial journey. Your mythical transformation from idea to empire starts with a single click. See you in the next video, you future legend.